Hey everyone, I'm Simon from the Life of Gains. I want to give a big shout out to the Conflict Resolution Center of Montgomery County for all the amazing work they do to strengthen our community. I also want to say thank you to Ben Kreitzberg, the project coordinator at the CRCMC, for inviting the Life of Gains to help strengthen you.
Let's get things kicked off with a warm-up. First things first, let's turn the engine on with some jumping jacks. Get those arms to reach up over top of your head while your legs jump slightly out wide. Then jump your feet back together and bring your arms down to your side. Rinse and repeat the motion for 30 seconds. Be kind to yourself, take your time, and be mindful. Feel the ground beneath your feet, and don't forget to breathe. After that, we are going to transition to a standing opposite knee to elbow crunch. Put your hands behind your head so your elbows extend out wide. Then raise one knee towards your belly button and dip your opposite elbow down to meet in the middle. Alternate the crunch for 30 seconds, doing your best to engage your core for maximum stability. Next, we will perform 3 plank walk shoulder taps. Begin by folding your hands over your body down to your mat and walk them out slowly till you reach plank position. Bring one hand to your opposite shoulder and switch. Then walk your hands back up to your feet, doing your best to keep the legs relatively straight to get a hamstring stretch. Great job, guys. Almost time for our Spider-Man lunges. Let's walk our hands out to plank position and do our best to step our right foot towards the outside of our right hand. Take a breath and then switch to your left foot. You can also open up your hand that is closest to your lunging foot to get a spinal twist if that feels good. Perform 3 lunges on each side. After you're done with your lunges, walk your hands back to your feet. Roll your body up nice and slow till you reach standing position and shake it out. Next, we will perform 5 single leg reverse deadlifts or donkey kicks. Grip the ground with one foot and have a slight knee bend. Maintain your balance and engage your core as your hip hinges to allow your upper body to move parallel with the floor. Then use your glutes and hamstring to pull your body back to your standing position. In-breath can help take you horizontally, while your out-breath helps pull you back up vertically. Repeat 5 reps on each leg. Fantastic work. Last but not least, we have our cross-body throws or chops as the finale for the warm-up. We are going to pretend we have an axe in our hand and rotate it up above one of our shoulders with an in-breath. Use your out-breath to chop down low and across your body. Inhale to reload the motion and repeat 10 times on one side, then switch to the other. The ankles should pivot, the knees, hips, spine will follow suit. Make sure to engage your core so you don't spin away. Hopefully the body is now feeling awake and prepared for an awesome workout. We take the warm-up seriously so that we prevent injury and increase the effectiveness of the training session, aka more gains. We love training because it translates into tons of other fields, even conflict. If we mentally and emotionally prepare ourselves for conflict, we don't get as overwhelmed and exhausted by it. We can actually make gains from it if handled the right way.
Now let's see what we got on the menu. You will perform 4 exercises back to back to back to back that will activate the whole body. Each exercise will be performed for 45 seconds. You will get 15 seconds to transition to the next exercise. After you knock out all 4 exercises, you will earn 1 minute of rest. You are going to complete 4 rounds to the best of your ability. If you get exhausted and cannot perform the exercise correctly for the given time, don't you worry. Take breaks when you need to and get back after it when you can. All we want to do is have fun and get better.
Here are the 4 exercises. First, for our appetizer, we have high knees. Do your best to march your knees nice and high towards your chest. If you can pick up the pace, great. If not, march it on out. Try to get your opposite arm to drive with your opposite leg. Our second exercise are inchworms. Walk your hands out to plank position, nice and slow, just like the warm-up. But this time, inch your feet one by one towards your hands and stick your hips in the air to crunch your body in half. Then turn around and repeat for 45 seconds. For our third exercise, we have squat presses. We are going to get into a natural squat position that allows you the most range of motion. Get into as deep a squat as you can go and raise your hands to your shoulders. As you squat up, continue to press your hands all the way to the ceiling as you complete the standing squat. Lower yourself back into squat position with an in-breath and then use your out-breath to squat press. 45 seconds of work here, and then you earn that 15-second transition. For dessert, and for the fourth exercise, you have a V-sit twist. Bend your knees and squeeze them together. Your feet can rest on the ground or stay elevated to make it more difficult. Then, engage your core to twist from side to side and tap the ground near your hips. Don't forget to breathe. Once you complete this for 45 seconds, you will earn 60 seconds of rest. Then we get to do it 3 more times. Phenomenal work. Now we get to enjoy a wonderful cool down. Let's begin by kneeling down on one knee and stepping forward with the other foot. Create 90-degree angles with your legs. Engage your glutes and core to activate your hip flexor and quad stretch. Hold for 30 seconds and then switch your legs. Do your best to start calming your breath down. You did the work. Now we get to appreciate what the body just did. Slowly transition to the butterfly position by sitting on your booty and bring your feet in towards each other. Try to make your feet mirror one another and rest your elbows into your knees or your calves. To get an extra stretch, push your knees down toward the ground. Hold for another 30. After that, go ahead and stretch your feet out in front of you nice and slow for a straight leg hamstring stretch. Reach for your toes if you can. If you can't reach them, don't worry. Your ankles and your calves will want some love too. Just reach forward till you feel a stretch that is good for you. Beautiful work, way to loosen up and way to deepen the breath. Now you get to lay on your back all the way flat. Relax your head on your mat and hug one knee in towards your chest. You can rotate your ankle around to loosen the joint or stir your knee around to stretch out your hip. Do what feels good for you. Relax here for 30 seconds and switch. While we loosen out our hip and our ankle, let's also release the tension out of our face. If you have any in your forehead, eyebrows, cheeks, or jaw, just breathe it all away. Slowly roll over to one side and get up to all fours in tabletop position with the hands underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. Let's do 5 cat-cows at your pace. In-breath sinks your belly button to the ground and brings your gaze out in front of you. Out-breath rounds your back and tucks your chin into your chest. Move and groove at your pace. When you're done, enjoy a well-earned child pose. Widen the knees a little bit past the hips to allow your glutes to sink back towards the ankles. Reach out in front of you with your hands and rest your forehead gently on the ground. All you need to do now is breathe and appreciate yourself. Way to invest in yourself and take care of your health. Remember to attend the Conflict Resolution Center of Montgomery County's virtual gala on October 12th. Please help the CRCMC continue to strengthen our community by donating at the link below.